You see, trials riding is the perfect blend of balance, agility, mental focus, and precise control over the clutch, brakes and throttle. This is never more evident than in the expert class, the top level of trials competition. When slowed down, the riding appears to be more of a two-wheeled kind of ballet that defies gravity. It takes many years of practice to get to this expert level, and the recent Queensland Trials Titles for 2014 only had 3 entrants in the expert class. In Australia, Boyd Willcocks is a widely known and respected trials rider and a multiple Queensland Trials champion. He's competed overseas and won special first class in the 2007 Scottish 6-day trial and 9th in junior at the Polish round of the 2006 World Outdoors Trials Championships. Based in Brisbane, he's a member of the Western District's Trials Club and started riding trials as a kid on a TY80. Currently working as a carpenter, he's planning on a long career in trials and heading back overseas again to represent Australia. His training involves riding midweek as well as weekends, plus weights, running and core strength training. Boyd is always working on his mental focus and will often take 5 minutes out to rest and get his focus back. He's spent a lot of time in the UK, so enjoys riding in wet conditions and trying to keep traction, a skill put to the test on some of the dusty, slippery rock faces in this competition. At some point, he's keen to try extreme enduro, something he will no doubt excel in, as all the top international extreme enduro riders are former trials champions. Based in Sydney, Colin Zarczynski has won the Australian Open Solo Trials Championship multiple times and also represented Australia internationally many times at the prestigious Trials des Nations. His first bike was a Yamaha Pee-wee 50, and the one thing he says he can't live without is motorbikes. Colin works as a retail manager and believes that it is determination and consistency that have got him to his current standing in the Australian trials community. If he had one piece of advice for up-and-coming juniors in the sport, it is practice hard all the time. Based in Brisbane, Lachlan Gibson is a member of the Western District's Trials Club and chose this competition to make the big step from A grade to expert. Always a courageous move for any experienced trials rider. He started riding trials on a Pee-wee 50 when he was 3.5 years old and hasn't looked back since. Lachlan runs 3 times a week at least, does weights twice a week, and rides his trials bike most weekends. His favourite surfaces to ride on are usually the grippy ones, and while this competition featured plenty of grippy rock slabs, there were also plenty covered in slippery dust, loose leaf matter and fine gravel to make finding traction exceptionally difficult. One of the key aspects of trials for Lachlan, it is more about him versus the terrain rather than competing against other riders. This is a common feature of trials, as evidenced by plenty of support from Boyd Willcocks, despite the fact they were competing against each other. Like Boyd Willcocks, Lachlan is keen to try his hand at enduro riding in the future, where no doubt he'll do well, given that the top international riders like Graham Jarvis, Chris Birch and Taddy Blasuziak all came from an experienced trials riding background as well. Even at this top level, there are plenty of opportunities for mistakes. French multiple world trials champion Thierry Michaud summed it up well. What is important is that you learn and apply correct techniques, and perhaps most important of all is that you understand why you have failed an attempt at an obstacle or section, and to take the necessary steps to rectify it.